Hi everyone, my name is Kyla Brady and I am a pelvic health physiotherapist at Peach Physiotherapy and Wellness Center. One of the biggest questions I get from my postpartum patients is when can I start exercising and how can I strengthen my core after having my baby? This is a pretty difficult area to navigate, and no doubt with all the do this and don't do that we hear in our everyday society, it becomes very confusing for a lot of moms to know what to do and how to get back to some sort of exercise routine. So this is what I hope the video will clarify for you. I hope that this video will give you a little bit of clarity as to how you can start to get your core going quite soon after having your baby. So what I mean by core strengthening after baby isn't necessarily to tone or to get six-pack abs. What we're focusing on is something called your deep core or your deep core canister. Your deep core canister is made up of 4 different muscle groups, that being your deep abdominal muscles, so mainly your transverse abdominis muscles, some of your deep lower back muscles, they kind of wrap right around and attach to those ones. We're also talking about your diaphragm, which is your breathing muscle that sits under your rib cage, as well as your pelvic floor, which sits in the bottom of that pelvis. So I'm gonna run through just a few really simple exercises that you can do early on after having your baby to get all of these components working again. So let's get started. First, we are going to start with diaphragmatic breathing. Find a comfortable spot to lay down and take a nice deep breath in. Focus on letting your belly rise and expand with each breath. Once you get this down, let's add your pelvic floor and transverse abdominis muscle. These make up the front and bottom of your core canister. Start by taking a big deep breath in, and as you exhale, think about lifting your pelvic floor. It helps to think about stopping your pee, holding in gas, or even drawing your pubic bone to tailbone. On that same exhale, think about drawing your 2 hip bones together to engage your deep core. Now let's add some pelvic tilts. We are going to continue with the deep breathing, but want to add a little bit of core engagement. Think about arching your lower back while taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, tip your pelvis backwards while engaging your deep core. You're thinking about drawing your hip bones together or zipping up from your pubic bone to your belly button. Let's add some glutes into it. Start with a big breath in, and as you exhale, engage your deep core, engage your pelvic floor, then lift your bum off the bed. Let's keep going with this pattern. Finally, finish with a bit of a stretch for this core canister. Introduce some gentle stretching to the lower back, hips, and pelvic floor. This tends to feel pretty good after baby. The child's pose is an easy way to do this.